Hi there! Welcome back to the classroom. Let's put a little vacay in your day. Today's question comes from Sandy in Jacksonville. Sandy says, "Hi Miss Kears." Hi Sandy. I've been working on prioritizing my day and I've realized that most of my time is spent on C priorities. In some cases it's my fault, but at other times things come up that seem quick and simple and end up taking all day. For instance, yesterday I agreed to have lunch with a friend, which should have only taken an hour, but by the time I got dressed, drove to the restaurant, had lunch, stopped for gas, and drove home, my day was shot. What can I do to make better choices and prioritize what's important? Well, Sandy, that's a really good question because like you said, lunch is only an hour. However, we have to be realistic, and that's step one. Be realistic about how long things really take. So if you're having lunch for an hour, how far are you from the restaurant? I know for me, I live in a small town, and it takes me about 10 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes to get to almost any destination in town, and I'm pretty close. Because of traffic, weather, whatever the case may be, it tends to take me a while to get there. So I have to allow 15 to 20 minutes to get anywhere in town. Okay, that's on both sides. So now, even if all I do is have lunch, I'm out at least an hour and a half, probably an hour and 45 minutes. If the car needs gas, that's 2 hours. If I need to run by the grocery store on the way home, that's another 30-45 minutes at best. Then it's probably time to pick the kids up. So by then the day is completely shot. So step one is be realistic. Lunch is never just an hour. Step two is to batch chores. So if your friend invited you to lunch and that's a high priority for you, which is totally understandable, then look at it in the broader scheme of things. What else can you do during that time? Can you make that run by the grocery store to save yourself some time later in the week? What else can you do to make that time more productive since you're probably going to lose that afternoon anyway? And number three, be aware of bullies. If you tell someone no because you have a higher priority for that day, don't be bullied into doing something that they want you to do. If you don't have time to have lunch with your friend and you've suggested alternatives and she's just not having any of it, then you're just going to have to say no and move on. You have my permission to skip forward into the communication segment and read the lesson on how to say no, because no is a great word. We just have to be able to use it effectively. And the key to using no effectively is do not apologize and do not make excuses. If you have said no and you've offered alternatives, that's all you can do. Don't be sorry for that. Now it's on them. So Sandy, the next time you have a lunch invitation, be realistic about how long things really are going to take. Batch any chores that you can in and around that segment of time because you're probably going to lose that afternoon anyway. And then beware of bullies. If you have something that's a higher priority, just say no and stick to your guns about that. Because we teach people how to treat us. And if we teach them that we're wishy-washy and we will give in to what they want, then they're going to expect us to be wishy-washy and give in to what they want. However, if they're truly our friends and we say no and hold firm, they will understand. So Sandy, good luck with this. Let me know how it turns out. See you later.